Alright, so I think it's live. It is. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the first part of Project 1000, the celebration of the 1000-year coronation of Bolesław I, the Brave, also known as the Great. This project will last from the 18th of April all the way to the 17th of June, so that's 60 days. From the coronation of Bolesław the Brave all the way to his death. But for more details on that, check in later today since I'll upload a trailer. Alright. I'll quickly open a chat on an alternate device to see what's going on here constantly. I'll just quickly upload a link to that on my Discord server. Oh, okay, and I will just quickly post it on my community page and we'll get started. Okay, so that's done, and sorry. Okay, there doesn't seem to be many people on the stream, so I'll start off by playing CK, Crusader Kings 2. Now, this will be a challenge, just wait a second. Here it is. Bolesław the Brave challenge. The goal... wait, maybe I'll start loading it first. So for this I'm using the mod anytime, any place, which allows you to play at any date from 1 to 1453. Beforehand, I had to tweak some borders a bit since the mod accidentally broke up a few states. So that's why I already have a save file here. Alright, so let's start the game. And in the meantime, I'll explain the challenge. So the goals of the challenge is to achieve all of Bolesław I's conquests. So to conquer Bohemia and Slovakia, as well as conquer the provinces of Lozitz, Gorlitz, and Meissen from the HRE, so the farthest extent of his conquest. Also take over Red Ruthenia, just as he did after his war with the Rus in 1018, put a new ruler on the throne of the Kievan Rus. The boundaries of the challenges are 1992 and 1025. From the start of Bolesław the first rule all the way to the end of it. We also have to conquer or Christianize Prussia, just as attempted by Bolesław the Brave when he sent Saint Wojciech there, and the challenge also ends if Bolesław I dies prematurely. Alright, so let's begin. So here are the borders of the map right now. I didn't give Pomerania to Poland starting off since its control over it was quite weak, so we'll have to conquer that as well. First off, let's set up some focus on some early tasks. So an ambition, which would probably be not sit around prosper. So let's go with build a war chest. And that goes for a focus. It will definitely be a military one. So war, which gives +3 martial. Let's also set ourselves to educate both Besprym and Mieszko I. Right here. And right here. Are there any important decisions? Not that. That won't be important in the short run, so let's go collect taxes in Gniezno, as well as we don't want the coalition, so maybe perform statecraft. How are my relations with my vassals? Generally quite positive, so that's good. Council, minor titles, no need for that. Although maybe this music's a bit too loud. Options, game, audio. So music slightly down. that everything? I guess we could recruit a court physician. And oh, another goal, if we are able to achieve it, might be to form a new empire. So let's start the game. Wait a month or so. Shortly after you spread the word of seeking to the employ of a new court physician, a Jewish exile approached your court. The exile introduced himself as Sulam of Vaga and explained that he would serve as physician to he had served as physician to many rulers before, and as such offers his services to you in order for fair pay. Yeah, I'll accept. And let's immediately start the war against Pomerania if possible. Maybe not. How risky is a holy war? How many troops do we have? About 4,000. If we compare that to 1,000 plus 1,000, it will generally strengthen control, so I think it's advantageous. So let's go for a holy war over Pomerania. Let's rally all the troops and concentrate them in Callus so that we don't get ambushed by the Pomeranians. A defensive pact formed against us from Bardadas to Valkyla. Oh, the chief of Yadvingia. Concentrating the troops. We don't have enough money right now, so no. It does not do go into that wall in a war. So let's get Bolesław here, this guy here, and the mayor of Kalisz right here. And let's head right at them quickly before they gain the chance to gain any allies. Oh, this is risky. Oh no, this is no. How is the chances? This will probably be advantageous, as it will destabilize Pomeranian command. So I will go with the no mercy option, especially since historically Bolesław was also quite ruthless. Oh, and we lost the battle. So lost. Oh, we need an advisor. So I guess it could be the Duke of Mazovia. Go for a court position. Maybe try to split the Pomeranian army. So much will be a price. 560 gold. That basically ruined the campaign. Two people are watching so far. Are they in a fight army? Maybe I could catch them off guard. Or wait until they lose. For the time being, no, I'll head west to follow. Oh, they're headed my way. So I'll head into Germany. And Herman, my nephew. See our. Oh, some sort of nephew. Where is he? Oh, some sort of half-brother. Some half-brother from the Tonian dynasty. Diligence is a better trade, although it doesn't really matter. Do we have enough cash to buy some sort of mercenary? No, especially due to the extremely high costs. You can borrow 300, although I'm not sure. I think we might have to. Wait, oh, I think there might have been some sort of glitch. Maybe let's search for a better commander that could possibly provide some relief. Look at he better than anyone else. Maybe one more commander. And let's make the music slide. How good is he? 12, no. How much does it cost again? 25 silver again. Yeah, he shall be commander. So let's put him on the right flank. No, it will suffer penalty. It's best if they attack us. Oh wait, no. We'll lose, so we have to attack them. Alright, this challenge hasn't gone the best as of right now. But I guess we can attempt with how much did the troops suffer as a result of this? Let's go for an inspiring reader. How much do they recover per month? How about mine? Let's wait till the end of the month and tick. 1000, which isn't the worst, but definitely not the best. Not sure if I should restart since at this rate I'm not sure if all the goals could be achieved. I'm right sure, although my prestige is already negative, so best I don't do that. And I inherited Krakow, which is good. I think that might increase my total forces. Oh. His defeated Sanduk has done a toll on him. Yeah, the press is definitely not a good idea. Let's go with stressed. And Mieszko has become a flamboyant schemer. Which... Wait, was it Mieszko or best? No. I'm not sure right now. Right, so let's go and send our bishop to Marienburg. So he requests for the Duke of Sonj, Vladivoy. Yeah, I don't see why not. He'll owe us a favor. And our court physician was taken away. Do we have a new one? He's also at 20. Let's see how we'll... No. What is he trying to do? Fabricate a claim on the county of Krakow. First off, do we have a favor? The count. Not really sure what we can use it to though. He's fabricating a claim on Krakow. Can we stop him? Alright, I can stop. How strong is the HRES cost for troops? 15,000. Problem. Especially since the mercenaries are just broken, so I'm not sure to actually use them. Oh, he's increasing strategy. That will be great for future. See, Hungary, they are Catholic. They fly war. No, I can establish a tributary state. And my... need to look for an... Let's go invite Naples, who has 18. Let's try. Oh, a steward. You always spawn a steward, so that won't work. We just send our guy to Nitra. Unless anyone here. Mieszko is here, so we can use that to... Perfect. It's also Catholic, and this will work. Oh, right. Never mind. It won't work. Yeah, so let's just keep off the Duke of Pomerania here and justify a claim on Nitra. Yeah, and I think we have a bit too little prestige, so I'll go with that option. Oh, he's got a fever. That's bad. But he's doing better. Oh, seems it's actually going pretty good. So there isn't probably a risk of him dying as a result. As goes for Mieszko, we're not going to play at him, but historically he was probably more focused on diplomacy, meaning... I would go... Maybe... oh, yeah, Mieszko was mostly focused historically on learning, so let's just keep with history. Oh, we have a comment. in Polish, so I'll read it in English. It's interesting to find out about history in such details. Oh, this isn't history. Yeah, it's a game which simulates alternate history. Or in Polish, to nie jest historia, tylko gra, która symuluje alternatywną historię. Alright, so let's start. Let's give this focus on Mieszko and continue the game. Oh no. He's gained dysentery from his fever. Hopefully he will recover. And let's try cipher something brave. And I think we'll have to restart. Wait, oh, he's lost dysentery. He is significantly wounded. Let's continue doing this. And actually, is this guy good at anything else? A 10. In order to improve our overall troops, we'll go with Daniel as a commander. Found an apostate. So we don't want to get excommunicated, so... Do we get excommunicated? I guess... Oh, another comment. Oh, I understand. Rozumiem. Let's go with this option. We can imprison our court position. Alright, the Rus here, currently under Vladimir. Let's go for Światoslav. No, it's already married. Gleb. can marry him or... Oh, we just have that course. See if we can have a crime. Oh, it's the Grand Principality for him. So he can be cruel, which gives him +1 interest, but lowers his diplomacy. Oh, morale damage and personal. Well, let's go with that. This is the best run. Okay, he was really wounded, which is definitely a plus. Though he is one-handed, which lowers his combat significantly. Maybe let's invite the claimant here. He's too far away. Let's try to improve relations with him now. Oh, never mind, he is... Slothful or true? Throughout the day, you've caught yourself grinding your teeth and being unable to focus on anything for long. Suddenly you realize you have been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people in your presence anymore. Yeah, let's do that in order not to get any more stressed. So he finishes education and he's become a maturish plotter. And sure, we need more cash, so we need more. Oh, we'll do that next year. Yeah, let's not lose that trade. We can still probably cover this position. Let's at least... No. Wait. Oh, he's been... Oh, seemingly we need to improve relations. Or we can just bribe one of them. Oh, why did that was an accident? maybe enough prestige to attack him again. Oh, he's... the Vladimir the Great. Yeah, that'll be useful for now, although we will turn against him later. Yeah, it seems to be a minor war, so I'll just join him. 4 wars. Wait. Phew, I thought there was one against Pomerania. That's a relief. Maybe we can add a bit to our retinue. Let's go with some famous cavalry. Arm indeed. Yeah, let's maybe obligate him. That's good. Oh, she is misguided mortar. I'm not sure who she is. Oh, Beskra, Elizabeth is missing a focus. Diplomatic education, learning, stewardship. Let's go for Marshall. Oh. Never mind. Quickly. Sviatoslav can marry my niece, okay. How is Pomerania? Retinue is currently charged. Wait, it now costs more prestige, so... Oh, we missed that feast. We need gold right now, so I don't mind grabbing this guy from the old dynasty, which is at the beginning, as far as I remember. Oh, yeah, they still have us. Oh, never mind. One council members idle. Russia's currently taken care of. We currently can't do anything in Russia, so let's go here. Oh, I should have read what that actually said. My spy master went somewhere. Oh. She was murdered. Let's go for the best one, and is there anyone better here? Definitely is, although which is he gets the trait haughty. Yeah, and that also puts us prestige, so... What? They become rivals, that's odd. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Yeah, both We should try getting diligent. And the feast is approaching. New technology, which will go with this one. The retinue is charging up, and oh, right, we're not at peace. And now we need even more prestige. Great. Is there any way we can gain prestige faster? Put here. We need 100 piety, which we also don't have. Buy dojas for sins. Let's see how much does that cost. Yeah, let's use that in exchange for gain piety. So these two are 4 and these 5. Do we have any reason to pretend male Poland? What? Yeah, no, definitely. And both does not give it a force. Can we imprisonment? Yes, swim Vaga. We can just remove Shiplock of the council for maybe Oviedo. He's quite good. And continue administrating the realm. Maybe that will increase support. Yeah. Yes, it's immediately improved it. So let's do here. Wait, maybe we can also go for Pomerania now. No. So we'll currently focus on doing an alliance. No. 1,000. Okay, so let's go for... Yeah, let's go for Helm now. That was a historical province and by Poland. Rally our troops near the border in Wrocław. Obligate the battle. Great, one war has ended. He's been reminded of his duties. Great, and merge his troops together. It doesn't say anything that he's the heretic. Let's cross the river. I don't want another disaster in... Oh, and we still have 800 troops here. Best if we actually use them. Let's go here. And do we have everyone the best commands we'd have? Yes. Now, I think we're going to win this battle. Oh, relation not right. We should probably improve with someone else. Oh, right. No. So let's just go for fabricating nitra. We got that victory. Where are they going? To Helm now. And they're returning to Plotzk. So we'll meet them there, defeat them in battle, gaining our ruler prestige, which later moving here, getting them. Some sort of claim on Krakow. But I think we can defeat them if they do come for it. We'll win the siege faster. As politely. And the relations with this guy who we granted a title have soured. Okay. We gain a claim on the county of Nitra. Let it go. We have a nephew, Vyacheslav. Let's storm it quickly. And follow up by attacking the Prussians here. Defeating them quickly. Oh, they're already attacking us. And main troop type. We have a lot of cavalry, so we can focus on cavalry, especially since it's Poland. Next up, go north and finish them off here. Marienburg is a bit too well defended. Here. Let's go for the least defended province here. Now. Oh, a Viking order. Cool. Slowly it went down. It should take about 2 months at this point, I think. 5. Okay, that's done. Now that we have that, let's end the war and take help now for ourselves. Yeah, let's teach them to be brave. Let's recall our troops. Wait a year and then declare war on them. Select new title. Can we change? Oh, we need CK2. Oh, he was killed. Pick a new spy master, which will be one with positive relation. Yeah, let's go for his half-brother. Oh yeah, we probably should check that if we can enforce any laws. Let's give more of a... So... Oh, that's great. Maybe I should release her from prison. I'll stop that also. This goes for our vassals, let's also try to sway a few of them. Especially on our council. Here. Oh, we can improve our relations with him by granting him Tomino. Let's at least end the scream with some territorial gains. Do we have any oh, she's a clan. A weak one though. Oh, maybe her? Not a weak one. Be hard to follow through, especially since he is... Especially since he's already an adult. Imprison someone and it's... Best promote not quote. Oh, he's trying to kill someone, okay. We can revoke his side? No. This goes for one round. We currently can't do anything. Oh, most of the assets are for it. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's stop that. We can declare war on Coronation. This one for force this time. Oh, right, we currently have a truce between us. Maybe with him. Oh, establish. your tribute, although that will probably weaken our troops. Bruce is currently busy with this guy. Let's wait until they finish. Oh, they have only 4k troops. Not enough to face these already. Enough for Hungary. Okay, that war ended and we lose Roof. I'll at least try to conquer Slovakia today. Or at least something. We can't seem to have success with that. Since Germany is probably too strong. Yeah, too strong to face head on. Sorry. Although we could try slowly chipping. Oh, we must have piety and golf or something. This one not can extort trip. Yeah, no. Maybe this region will maybe we'll have better luck with the Unfgar. Since that is a part of Slovak. Oh, maybe we can convince him for 15 will he join? That's 4 pluses, 8 pluses, 7 and maybe it's not so far-fetched. Oh, although he does have a high claim on Hungary. Never mind. Oh, sure. Here we have a truce, here we are allied, here we also have a truce. Yeah, Hungary is the only option. There isn't even a second night, so no. She's my cousin? Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Although he is too far away. Oh, best friend has become a skilled tactician, nice. Maybe we can marry him off for a good alliance. Oh, France is probably strong. 8,000 troops, quite nice. Range breath of him. Oh, actually. Between her and Vesperin. Done. Form an alliance. Oh, he will. Great. And since we have another son, no, Bulgaria is currently in a civil war. Maybe Byzantium. Oh, he's got a Roman McDonald. Can no one here. Some sort of melee. Oh, it will result in a non-aggression pact. Nice. Let's go with that. Wait for the tick. And can we form an alliance? Yes, we can. Nice. Now we need to claim on Bohemia. Claims. Oh, Aldrich, he will come. So let's invite him to court. Great. And grant him the county of Lubush, since it's the most far out. Now that we have that, oh, so it's against our council. Let's just finish this war and then we'll move on to the Tierlist. Jesus. We have good relations with all of them, so our brother doesn't support us to be. Let's go for Mshoy here. Maybe that will be enough. It does turn another villager for us. And of the Berniki we can replace with Stefan. Who hopefully might be enough. Oh yeah, this gathers us enough support. We can go for Bohemia. Perfect. And call in some of our allies. Then the King of France. Kiev and Rus. And will Byzantium join us? Or no? No. Not sure. Let's call in all our troops and center them all into Krakow. Yeah, mercenaries are a bit jumbled right now. Let's quickly gather our troops. Set the proper commanders. By also getting a new one. No. Oh, perfect. this guy taking this Zygmunt will take the left flank. And let's go. Oh, let's go to all moods. Oh, it's 3,000. Oh, but we can attack all moods. Yeah, he can pick rock areas. I need to quickly defeat them. Alright, that's done. Next up, the 6,001. Which is probably moving west, meaning we can attack this 3,000 strong army. Come on, come on. Alright, a nice victory at the Battle of Siapola, this time happening over a century sooner. Let's follow it up by going to all moods. Sure. Oh, yeah, we have to run. Go to the Kievan Roost. Oh, there are their troops. Oh! We might have not directly contributed to it, but that's a win. That's definitely a win. So that's an X here. And now we just... that was quite lucky. So now we have to go and conquer Prussia later on. We'll continue for a bit. So... that's done. We'll retreat to Ruthenia. Oh, France is coming. Never mind, France. We have to link with them. We have to link with them before they get attacked by Germany. Their 8,000 troops are invaluable for this to succeed. Come on, France. Oh, they linked us. Perfect. And let's go straight for let's go for... oh, perfect. We can attack them right here at the Battle of Bautzen, where our flanks successfully attacked them from the sides, forcing a victory with... oh, we have more losses. And they have more troops. However, they don't have the best... yeah, no, maybe it's not a good idea. Sure. I'm out of it in medicine. No, we need to keep in Roost either. What? Oh, they're doing what their own things right now. Maybe we can secure a new ally during this war. Oh, Mieszko has a son. Maybe we can secure an alliance with a new state. There is no civil war. Hungary is a bit too much of a wild card. Over breadfruit between Vyacheslav and... oh, they don't have it. Dalmatia, yeah, we don't have anyone for that. Yeah, let's stop this one. And Herman stop that one. I think we might all have to ally with Hungary of this. But between Mieszko and someone quite young, let's go with her since we can later disable that. A quick tick. Oh, they're perfect, they are trying to storm it. Next up, form alliance, yes. And join our war. They accept it. Oh, they went there. That's a minor victory, but a victory nonetheless. Let's go off the grass. Wait, did Hungary just leave the war? Oh. Offer an aggression pact, yes. Venice. Yeah, that doesn't really give us anything. Form alliance, yes. Join our war for Bohemia, and he will. The war ended. Yeah, let's leave quickly. No. Come on. Come on. Hungary, support us. Jeez, some ally. And now they're going to get defeated. Retreat. And the Rus isn't supporting us. Going to war with Lithuania. Oh, Lithuania declared on them. Do we have maybe a small army? Since I don't want to hire these big ones since they are basically cheating. I thought this was easy, but oh, the Rus is busy somewhere else. Hungary is busy for some reason not joining us. France is basically getting defeated. Join us quickly. Maybe I cannot win the war outright, but maybe with Germany's concentration on France, we actually have a chance. We will have to retreat frequently though. That's 2 taken. Yeah, retreat, retreat. And they took that, barely any casualty. And they... They're taking barely any casualties. This is bad. We could... No. Let's at least try to cross the... Yeah, try to cross the... And they left. This isn't a real good look. It's fine as it is. Let's quickly retake Gniezno and other ones. We lost 28. We lost another province. Wait, it's actually... No. Come on, Germany, attack us. Attack us, attack us, attack us. This is perfect. This is the victory we sought after. Germany was too busy facing themselves. We ultimately won. We have to pursue Germans. Come on. We have to pursue them so that they can't recover from this defeat. Wait, what happened to like half of our troops? No, France left? Why did France leave? They have a new king, don't they? No. We have to send the gift quickly. And this, yes, that improved relations enough. Oh no. He suddenly appeared out of nowhere. This is bad. Retreat. We need France back in the war. Form alliance, yes. Perfect, and they might join us. And Hungary left again for some reason. No, they're still in. The other Mieszko and you have Wiesław. Might be... This area is a bit too far away for an alliance. Same goes for Bulgar. Bolesław isn't useful. Drodsk. Wait. Non-aggression pact with the King of Wait. King of Norway. How strong is... Oh, Norway was extremely weakened recently. England, perfect. And Vyacheslav. I guess that's person. Non-aggressive pact. Form lines, no. This reluctance is at an even level, so if we send this, they'll agree. Perfect. Oh, another one of us. And he agreed for the alliance. Okay, we have to take some province back. This one's too well defended. No. Great. No, worse. Actually, could have won, but unfortunately it was the worst call. No one needs cash. I won't be cheating, so maybe I'll try a new stream later. Let's play until 1 AM set, and then I'll stop. This wasn't the best, especially for 1000 year anniversary. Let's find a new steward, this guy's good. This one after all, she did try to assassinate him at one point. He's fighting some good in Sam. Oh, we got another province, nice. But we only have a few years. We need cash somehow. Unfortunately, I think we'll have to take... Yeah. You can add this guy, who is absolute. Imprisoned his child. Oh, he means Bespin of Nakwa. Oh, we can turn him back for... Yeah, that won't give us this cash, so... Let's go for the 145. Since that does give us most of the cash back. We can then add a defeat. If at least achieve something good decent. A dangerous independence fraction led by him. We have allies, so I'm not worried. How many troops have we gained? We can quickly still have a war with Pomerania. How strong are they? 158, yeah, that isn't the best for them, so force vassalization. we need a lot more prestige for that. A holy war is a bit risky right now, and a tributated state isn't really what we want. Maybe another victory like establishing a tribute. No, I'm also playing fast seconds. These two are just low rankings, so you can just quickly go do something like this and something like the oh sorry. Duke of Silesia here, placing him in a good position, and this guy here, allowing us to actually do this by establishing a no, not establishing tributary state, but extorting tribute. And my court physician Sulam has suggested that I buy him some exotic herbs and other rare ingredients so that he can mix the advanced draughts and poultices. Well, let's give him something again. And sure. Now let's add this army here. And he gained 1 learning. Great. Oh, they're moving to slopes. And these two formed alliance. Only the Duke of the Pomeranians actually. Speaking of which, how long do we have a truce with Otto? Okay, that's a victory there. That's nice. Oh, quickly. I did not expect them to have enough troops to besiege Gniezno out of all places. Speaking of which, this should actually be named Gniezno, not Kalish. Since that is the main province. Gniezno. Oh, some experimental technology, sure. Go there. Oh, and that war ended, and that war is lost. Oh, and a new person in the chat. Super. Thanks. The tier list will start in 4 minutes. I'll just finish this war real quick. Excellent. That's done. Screaming arrows. Received. You receive a report of the outcome of the military experiments that your marshal as your sponsor. Apparently a new kind of self-propelled arrow was tried out, based on Far Eastern models. Lit by fire, these arrows would scream and fly away. They trail smoke and then explode on impact, killing several of the livestock they used as practice targets. Unfortunately, on the second trial, several of these missiles misfired, one striking the engineer, dead, and another nearly killing the marshal. Whoa. This siege will finish, and I think we'll finish by that point. Oh, come on, his domain really split right when we have a war with him. This wave played down, and that's completed. I quickly checked how 1016. We'll do that tomorrow. Let's see how this campaign goes. Maybe we can at least win a war with the HRE. Or go with on the Rus until 1025. Let's save this game. It's exact. The quality of your videos is getting better and better. Oh, thanks. Save. That's saved. So let's just go quit and quit. I might try to redo this campaign sometime during this project, since this was not the best display of that. Maybe even later today if I'm able to. Okay, so let's go. This stream still will last another about 30 minutes. Oh, this reset, great. So we're going to rank every Polish ruler all the way from Szymowit to Frederick Augustus I. Just have to prepare it since the page reset. I'm not going to include the interrexes since their rules were too short and they weren't really kings. So is that everyone? Here and here, here. Let's just remove these guys from between and okay, so S to F, and I'll just quickly downloaded this one. We have it here, or okay, for some reason that file doesn't want to display itself, so for right now I'm going with normal rulers and I'll just add him later on. So let's start off with just kings. So Bolesław I, the first king of Poland. The positives of his rule include the fact that he expanded Poland's boundaries far and wide. By the end of his reign, Poland controlled Moravia and Red Ruthenia, as well as both Lozitz and Milsko. But he also controlled one of the largest armies in Europe at the time, and defeated his neighbors, such as the HRE or the Kievan Rus, several times, even deposing Yaroslav the Wise in favor of a new ruler. I think he can be S tier map material. I'll see later on, or maybe A tier, somewhere in between. For right now, I'll put him in S, especially since it's his day, so I might be biased. Mieszko II Lambert. Now, where to begin it with him? He came into the throne during a time where Poland was conflicted with most of its neighbors, the Kievan Rus, Bohemia, and Germany. Although he did provoke Germany somewhat by pillaging Saxony, so that wasn't probably the best move, especially considering his position, and that both Germany and the Kievan Rus had their own claimants for the Polish throne, that being Otto and Besprim respectively. Ultimately, Germany was satisfied with taking Lozitz and Minsko back, while the Kievan Rus took back Red Ruthenia, but wasn't just satisfied with that and went even further. But he did come back to the throne, was overall quite competent, and was able to speak in several languages. However, the overall result of his reign make me put him somewhere probably in C tier. Maybe a B tier, but I'll think about that later. Now let's skip both Besprim, since he wasn't a king, Casimir I, the Restorer, and let's go for Bolesław II the Generous, also known as the Bold. So he's going in A or B tier immediately. Well, he did get a post. It was because of an action another ruler, Henry II of England, he did as well. And he's also considered as a good ruler, so I wouldn't really blame him for that much, especially since Bishop Stanislaus was probably undermining his authority. He also was able to form a coalition with decent success against the HRE, supported the Pope in the investiture controversy, as well as launched two campaigns into the Rus. With the second one and upon the second one, he even reconquered Red Ruthenia. This campaign also showed how much of an impact Bolesław I left, since since Kiev was still since the Kievan princes was still scared of, as well as the people were still scared of the Polish army over 60 or so years later. So I'll put him in. Let's go with B tier for now. The next king will have to skip quite a few of the senior princes as well as the Princess of Krakow, going all the way to... Wait, is he skipped here? Oh, he's right here. Alright. Przemysl II, the first Polish king in 127 years, so that's longer than even the partitions. As goes for his successes, he was able to temporarily take over control of Krakow after the death of Henry II Probus. So that's a plus. He also, through alliances, he was able to inherit Pomerania from its dynasty, as well as he was also quite successful in thwarting Brandenburgian attempts at making it further into Greater Poland. Another positive would be or negative would be the fact that he was quite realistic in his prospects at fighting with Bolesław II. Well, yes, he did give up Krakow. He really only did so because it would be suicide otherwise. So I think for that, as well as being the first Polish king in over a century, he deserves B tier. The next king will be Wacław II. And now Bolesław II was actually the first king who ruled all of Poland, of the core Polish regions, so Lesser Poland and Greater Poland, for under the actually unified the two regions as a king. So I think that could be argued up as a positive. Although he was a Bohemian ruler, he was quite lenient as goes to Poland, as far as I remember, allowing several vassals to remain in power. Władysław I was only forced out of Poland to an attempted rebellion, as far as I remember. He also was able to defend Pomerania from Brandenburgian incursion with the help of the Teutons. So, and later his administration probably provided the perfect circumstances for Władysław the First's unification of Poland. So for all that, again, I think I'll give him B tier. Wacław I, he only ruled for a year. He was killed after was assassinated, and during his brief reign, Władysław I started his rebellion to retake Poland. He ruled way too short to actually give him a proper ranking, so I'll put him in the middle, so C tier. The next ruler was Władysław I. So the first positive for him is the fact that he only started with a very small province in Poland, that being minor portions of Kyiv. But despite that, over his very long life, being able to unify Poland. Uh, Although negatives of his reign would be somewhat antagonizing the Teutons or being reluctant to compromise, which ultimately resulted in the loss of Pomerania, and, and later on the loss of both Dobrzyn and and Wrocław Kujawia. His quite antagonistic view of his quite antagonistic position towards the other Piast princes ultimately resulted in many of them swearing fealty to Bohemia, which resulted in both Silesia and Mazovia being under Bohemian suzerainty going into the reign of Casimir III, especially since Bohemia still was technically, especially since Bohemian kings still technically had the crown of, especially since Bohemia was still Bohemian kings were still technically considered as kings of Poland in the eyes of most of Europe, and if Władysław I was back then considered as just king of Krakow, since he was the first king to coronate himself in Krakow instead of the traditional Gniezno, which ultimately put the nail on the coffin and officially set Krakow as the capital. But overall, I think he deserves A tier for all of his accolades and accomplishments. Sure, that he did make some mistakes, but unifying Poland is no small from the fragmentation which several other rulers, such as Henry I, or the aforementioned Przemysl II weren't able to fully do too. Oh, another person joined the stream. Welcome. And so we're near the end of the Piast dynasty, now with Casimir III. Casimir I is an instant S tier. I'm guessing that he was able to reassert Poland's political position, political and diplomatic position in Europe, take over Halicja Volhynia, compromise with the Teutons, regaining Wrocław Kujawia and Dobrzyn with no conflict whatsoever. While he did ultimately renounce Polish claim on Silesia, he did probably attempt some reconquest of it several times, especially at the latter end of his reign, trying to get the Pope to annul his commitment. He was also able to actually be recognized by the European world as king of Poland, not king of Krakow, compromising with John of Luxembourg in Bohemia. He was also able to regain Mazovia, establish the first Polish university despite it getting closed after his reign, codify the word law, and codify the law and also regain several territories in Greater Poland. So yeah, he definitely deserves S tier for that. Okay, next up we have the first ruler from the Angevin dynasty, that being Ludwig I. Oh, wait a second. I think my cable has switched off. Alright, it's back on. Ludwig I. Overall, I put him in C tier, even under Władysław II. As goes for Hungary, he's an S tier, but for Poland, yeah, he wasn't so great. Well, it was discussed in the previously in succession laws, in succession agreements with Casimir III. If also relating to Casimir III, his biggest flaw was probably the fact that he didn't have a son or successor, which resulted in Ludwig I taking over, which led to a short period of uh, of which led to a weakened Polish political position in Europe. Okay, that's done. Alright, so let's move on from Casimir and on to Ludwig I. Yeah, he didn't really even rule over Poland. It was his mother, Elżbieta Łokietkówna, the sister of Władysław I. And during his reign, he also gave significant territories to I'm pretty sure it was Władysław Opolczyk of Opole, which later resulted in a short-term loss of Dobrzyn to the Teutons during the reign of Władysław I Jagiello. Okay, I think that's enough for. Oh, and a positive for him and why he's in C tier and not in D tier is the fact that Jadwiga succeeded him, and she is definitely a much better ruler than he was, at least in Poland. I think I'll put her also probably in B tier or in A tier. As goes for Jadwiga accomplishments, she married Władysław Jagiello, was against the disastrous battle of the Warskla River, as a side note, which ultimately ended horribly for Lithuania, especially since it lost diplomatically, especially since earlier it offered Samogitia to the Teutons. She also reconquered Halicia Volhynia and provided a platform for oh, I already mentioned Władysław II, so let's and she also gave most of her at her deathbed, she gave her riches to the University of Krakow, later known as the Jagiellonian University, which led to its rise in prominence. So for that, and especially with the Polish-Lithuanian Union, I think I'll give her A tier. Władysław II Jagiello. This one's a bit... Although I'll still think about Jadwiga's position. Władysław II Jagiello So he'll be either S tier or A tier. I'll have to think about that. He defeated the Teutons, uh, converted Lithuania to Christianity, and his general rule, even coming into the throne of Poland, asserted its political increases political relevance. On as goes for minuses, he wasn't able to regain Pomerania, despite winning with the Teutons at Grunwald, and I'm not really. But he was also able to push through further unions, which strengthened the Polish-Lithuanian alliance further. So I'll give Jagiello an S tier. Next up, we have Vladislav I Varnańczyk. He's going in D tier. He wasn't really a ruler, only ruling from 1434 to 1444, which wasn't really that long. Also, and while he did achieve temporary successes in one crusade, with the Ottomans surrendering, it was ultimately reversed when he decided to go on another crusade, and which he ultimately died in. He was also king of Hungary, so I guess that's somewhat of a positive, but yeah, I think the best I can do is C tier, although that might be pushing it. Since not with the Hungarians in C tier, I might as well go with that. It's getting a bit late, so I think I'll just do the Polish kings today, and do the other rulers later on. So, so today I'll still rank these guys and the Polish kings going from Casimir IV all the way to Zygmunt II. Wait a second. Okay, I'm back. And so next up we'll rank Casimir IV, who will go in A tier or S tier. probably S tier as well. He was able to increase the Jagiellon's political relevance by asserting his one of his elder son, Władysław Jagiellończyk, on the throne of both Bohemia and Hungary. He was ultimately able to vassalize the Teutons as well as retake Pomerania as well as take over Warmia. He also re-established the Polish-Lithuanian Union with his reign, strengthening it with further treaties and overall improving the economy. So either S tier or A tier. I'll have to think. Next up we have the John III First Albrecht. He had a relatively short reign and was defeated in a campaign in Moldavia, which was a disastrous defeat to the point that the Polish nobility starting saying that there's even a saying after it that goes under King Albrecht all of the nobility died, or something like that. I'm not sure if I'm translating it properly, so I think it will be other than that, he was actually a decently competent commander, but was caught in an ambush, and the retreat was originally forced because of the attack that Władysław the First demanded him to withdraw, as in Władysław Jagiellończyk. So he also lost Glogau to Bohemia because of that, but Poland wasn't really in a position to do anything with that afterwards. But wasn't really in a position to contest that afterwards. So I think that was a good call. And overall, I'll put him in C tier. Similarly as his brother, who might put him a bit higher due to improving Lithuania's overall prosperity. Despite that, he did lose several western territories to Russia, which ultimately proved to be never mind. I don't know what I was about to say. He did lose several western territories from Russia, losing over 1/3 of the Lithuanian state. He also signed the Nihil Novi constitution. Could be argued as a plus, but overall decreased kingly authority. So I think a C tier is justified. Next up we have Zygmunt I Old. This is another conflicted one. I don't want to put so many rulers in S tier, but I think he also deserves it as well. Maybe let's put Bolesław I actually underneath. No, maybe not. Something. Wait. Maybe something like this. Or yeah, something like this I think would work. So Zygmunt I, under him Poland was under the peak of its golden age. He actually, at the latter half of his reign, actually stopped engaging in wars, which actually led to Poland's prosperity. Although on the negative, Polish military was so outdated that it required plenty of reforms under Stefan Batory to get it back going properly. But overall, he also implemented the Renaissance into Poland, thanks to his wife Bona, reincorporated Mazovia into Poland, forced the ultimate vassalization of Prussia, and actually co-ruled with his son in the latter years of his rule, strengthening his son's position going forward. Which I'm pretty sure is the only example of that in Polish history, which is a definite plus. As goes for his son, I think he'll be in A tier, maybe like under Vladislav I. Sorry. So actually, maybe I'm a bit undervaluing Vladislav I. How about this? Putting Casimir I in S plus tier, and add a row below. As goes for S tier, we'll make this one red, and this one, yeah, let's go for purple as emperors. Something like this, I think will be. And now we can put here. Something like this, I think, is a bit better. So now for the next ruler. Or was it everyone? Oh, yeah, I was still supposed to give statements regarding Sigmund II. So as goes for Sigmund II, positives for his rule include overall ultimately establishing the Polish-Lithuanian Union, asserting Poland somewhat into Livonia, and overall ruling under a peaceful and prosperous period. So I think he'll. I think 8 years okay for him. I'll quickly try to breeze over the early Piast rulers. So as goes for Szymowit, Lastek, and Szymomysł, well, actually rank, I think Szymowit, Szymomysł, and Szymowit will be in A tier due to establishing the Piast dynasty and as the establishing the Piast dynasty as the rulers of the Poland tribe, as well as strengthening the Polands all the way to Mazovia, and probably forming a personal retinue. So both of them will be in A tier for that, and Lastek will be somewhere in B tier for also strengthening the state under his rule. Mieszko I S plus tier. I have to hurry since I have to go to another city day for Easter. So I'll just finish the early Piast rulers and get going. So Mieszko I S plus tier. His accomplishments include Christianizing Poland, at the end of his rule, establishing a friendly alliance with Otto III, which could have been promising were it not for his early death, taking control of Pomerania, both western and eastern, which include defeating the Volans tribe, as well as taking control of both Lesser Poland and Silesia from Bohemia. So S plus tier is just justify the special, and also forming the Decom Judex document at the end of his reign, which stated the boundaries of the state, as well as fully putting Poland into the Christian world. Next up, Casimir I. I think he's an highest tier, like here. He started his rule in a horrible position, being forced out of Poland, later facing several a pagan insurrection, having to fight two independent, newly independent warlords, Mieczysław and Szymomys, who took Mazovia and Pomerania respectively, as well as having to face Brzeslav in both Silesia and Lesser Poland. Brzeslav was the Duke of Bohemia, for those who didn't know. Wait, I'll quickly rephrase that. He was the one who took Silesia and Lesser Poland when Mieczysław and Szymomys broke free and pillaged Greater Poland to the point that after Casimir returned, he had to make the new capital of Krakow, which ultimately resulted in which is also probably a positive, as Krakow is probably more defended than southern Poland, more well defended in southern Poland, as it's surrounded with mountains from the south and several rivers from the east and west, as well as by that point being more prosperous overall. So S tiers for that. Next up, Władysław I, the successor to Bolesław II. I think I'll give him... Now, as goes for overall reign, I'm tempted, I'm still wondering, but I think I'll put him here. As goes for successes in his reign, he was able to calm tensions with both the HRE and Bohemia, returning back to paying tribute there, but on the other hand, he was possibly controlled by a Palatine Sieciech for most of his reign, defeated by his own sons Zbigniew and Bolesław I, with the second one with Zbigniew, and he was also forced to recognize Zbigniew as an actual successor to the throne. And ultimately he ended his reign just controlling Mazovia, with his other sons controlling the rest. Wait, I'll quickly check. There any new comments? No. And yeah, that's that. And Zbigniew, he will probably go in C tier as well. He was ultimately defeated by Bolesław I. He ultimately proved to be a nuisance, preventing and not even aiding Bolesław in his fights with the Pomeranians, even when the Pomeranians were the aggressors, and ultimately was pretty sure it was blinded after returning to Poland with a sword, which was some sort of arrogant gesture at the time. As goes for Bolesław I, ironically, I think I will put him in high B tier or A tier. I know this will be maybe A tier. I know this will be shocking, but Bolesław the third actually was a good ruler. He was able to fend off the Germans, possibly winning at the legendary Battle of Hansfeld in modern-day Wrocław, as well as defeating as well as defeating the Pomeranians, asserting his rule all the way to the island of Rügen in modern-day Germany. And while he did establish while his testament did divide Poland, it was it was good in theory. The goal of it was to prevent wars between the dynasty, just like between him and Zbigniew in his early reign. My main complaint as goes for him would be that he didn't listen to his paladins Carbimir in discarding that succession act. As he pointed out, it won't be successful. Oh yeah, and Besprom still is left here. F tier, and maybe actually Bolesław I will be in D tier, so that it isn't as fit, so that the tiers looks more filled. I think that the line is quite nice, especially since Varna was a political tragedy. And Besprom, where do I begin? He only ruled for about 1 to 2 years, but during that time he was a complete tyrant. Ultimately, his policies was what resulted in the tragic beginning to the Casimir I's reign, and was ultimately assassinated a year into it, due to his tyrannical actions. Alright, so I think that's that. I'll save this tier list and we'll continue it in a future stream. When more people join, I hope you all can give me your thoughts on this tier list. Okay, so that's all. Thank you for watching this first part of Project 1000. I hope this actually succeeds, since it is supposed to be for a very important date. Come back later today for the announcements trailer